For somebody tonight, all of the hurt and the pain that you've gone through, God's got an answer for you tonight. You might be hurting, might be crying.
I love this song. This is an oldie, but a goodie.
Might be worrying.
And I wanted to come and talk to y'all real quick about the urge to quit.
Let me encourage you.
Having the urge to quit.
Let me speak life.
All of us get the urge to quit sometimes, right?
You can be.
Let me pause the music just for a second, just because I got a quick little nugget, little word for you guys before I leave the shop. It's 8 o'clock. I'm still here at the shop, and I was just working, and I was listening to the word and listening to some worship songs, and I got to just thanking God for where he's placed me at. You know, I got to just thanking God because I remember when I was so unhappy. I was getting off work as a nurse at this time of night, and I was going home to my kids, and I would just be so upset and just so frustrated. And God has placed me in a position to where I'm doing something that I actually like, doing something that I actually love. And so I wanted to come to you guys tonight and talk about the urge to quit. Now, I'm coming to talk to you guys about this. This is a word that the Lord gave me about 2 weeks ago. And I wrote all this stuff down, and you know, I was like, I'm going to go do this video. I'm going to talk to everybody about having the urge to quit, not knowing that shortly after, within about 24, 48 hours after I got this word, I was going to have the urge to quit myself. Because life happens to all of us. There's no respect of person. It doesn't matter what level you're on. You're having to fight different things in life. And everybody's going to have the urge to quit sometimes. But I came to encourage you guys on tonight. I'm walking around this discount mall. We've been here 5 years, guys. And if you just knew, when we first opened this place up, all of the challenges that I went through. If you would have only seen how the back of the discount mall was flooding every time it rained. I was painting, and then the paint would get messed up because it was raining, and the rain would mess my paint up, and everything would have to start all over again on some things. And I was getting so discouraged, and I was wanting to quit. 5 years ago, before I opened up this store, before I even opened the doors, I had the urge to quit. And you know, I've been doing really good. And last week, you know, I started going through some things in my business, in my personal life, with people that I know and love. And after I wrote this word down, I began to feel like I had the urge to quit myself. And so no matter where you are, sometimes you might just have that urge to quit. But I came to tell you guys on today, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up. So many times we're thinking about, I don't have any support. I don't have any money. It does not matter. As long as you've got God and this is a vision that he has given you, he will sustain it. Y'all just don't know how many times this discount mall lights was about to get cut off, but the Lord sustained it. Y'all just don't know how many times I've had the urge to just give up and let everything go, but God continued to push me on and bless me even more. You owe it to yourself to do something differently. I was thinking about back when I was nursing, and I was working 12, 14 hours a day as a nurse, and I was miserable. I hated what I did. Every single day, I hated getting up and going to that job every day. Even though I had a passion for nursing and helping people, the medical industry has gotten hard. And I had the urge to quit because there was something else that God had for me. So maybe God has something for you and you're afraid of it. Maybe God has something that he's been telling you to do, and you don't believe that you have what it takes to do it. Let me tell y'all something. If God is telling you to do it, you have what it takes to do it. I used to ride by this big building right here and say, I'm going to open a discount mall. And did not have the money to open a discount mall. Did not have the credit to open a discount mall. And lo and behold, the Lord allowed me to open this discount mall, and we've been here 5 years. So if you're doing something 8 to 12 hours a day that you absolutely hate, You owe it to yourself to do something differently. Now, a lot of times we base everything off of what other people are going to think. That's what we base everything off of. Not what God is going to think, not what God has told us to do, but we're worried about what other people are going to think. Are they going to support me? Are they going to talk about me? It does not matter, because if God tells you to open it up, he's going to send some support. If God tells you to step out and do it, he's going to send people to support you, whether it be the people that are close to you right now or people that the Lord is going to send into your life. You have it in you, and what you don't have, God is going to send it if you just do it. You just got to do it. Sis, I'm glad that it's for somebody, because it's just been urgent on me to tell this word, because a lot of times we have the urge to quit before we even get started. And then once we get started and the road gets rocky, we have the urge to quit even more. Guys, life is unpredictable. Life is uncertain. And there is no perfect timing whatsoever. Let me say that one more time for y'all. Life is unpredictable. Life is uncertain. And there is no perfect timing at all. No matter what. You keep waiting on things to get right. But God said, do it right now. There's no perfect timing. Your perfect timing is in his timing. When he says do it. Right? So I just wanted to encourage you guys. I got myself locked in the discount mall. It's 8 something p.m. and I'm still here. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be in my own business, running my own business. I've been here since this morning and I've been working. And I don't even feel like I've worked a full-time anything. I don't feel like I've done much at all. Why? Because I'm doing what I'm purposed to do. Because I'm doing what I love doing. Now, most people are governed by fear. Okay? Let's talk about some fears that people are governed by. I'm going to give you guys some scriptures and I'm just going to go home. But some fears that people are governed by is fear of lack of support, right? A lot of times we don't do it because we feel like nobody's going to support us. Fear of rejection. Fear of failure. We feel like I just don't know if I have it in me or if it's going to succeed or if it's going to fail. And we have that fear of rejection. I'm going to tell you guys the fear that I have. I don't have the fear of lack of support. I don't have the fear of rejection. I don't have the fear of failure. The fear that I have is the fear of regret. That's the fear that I have, is the fear of regret. I don't want to look back later on and say, I wish I had have done this. I wish I had have spent more time. I wish I had not quit. I wish I had not gave up. I don't want to have the fear. I have the fear of regret. I do not want to regret the decisions that I'm making. So I pray to the Lord to lead me. I pray to the Lord to guide me. I pray to the Lord to sustain me. And he has done just that. Even in my urge to quit. When I started going through in my mind and in my business last week, I said, wow, Lord, you just gave me a week ago the message to give the people the urge to quit. And I was wondering why every time I got ready to go live and give you guys this message, I couldn't do it. Why? Because I had to go through something before I could give you guys this message. I had to go back through that urge to quit, because 2 weeks ago when I wrote some of this stuff down, I was coming from a different place. Now I'm coming to you guys from a place that I just got out of this urge to quit. I just got out of it, like literally a few days ago. I had the urge to quit. So it does not matter where you are. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter what level you're on. Sometimes you will have the urge to quit. And I am here to encourage you on today. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, sis. Don't you dare, brother. Don't you dare give up on your dreams. Don't you dare. It doesn't matter what the situation looks like. It doesn't matter what they say. It does not matter. As long as you've got God on your side, you will win. Declare it, decree it, know it, trust God for it, because it will happen, y'all. I'm a living testimony that no matter what, as long as you keep pushing through that urge to quit, you will win, no matter what. And I think I've given you guys everything but the scriptures. And the scriptures are 1 Peter 2:9. You can write them down. You can go and listen to this video again. I'm not going to read the scripture, but I want you to go and look at these scriptures. 1 Peter 2:9 talks about you being a royal priesthood. You're a royal priesthood. Now, we all know how somebody is here at my store. Lord, have mercy. They locked out though. Y'all pray for me. But the word talks about us being a royal priesthood. That means that we are the sons and the daughters of the king. Okay? That means that you have a lot of power in your hands. The priesthood is powerful. So when you know that you are part of the royal priesthood, go and read 1 Peter 2:9, and you will see where you come from, who you are, and whose you are. And what about Philippians 4:13 that says all things work together for the good of those that love God? If you love God, then you got to know that all things are going to work together for your good. That's Philippians 4:13, and these are just a few scriptures. And then Matthew 25. Now I want you to go and study Matthew 25 verses 14 through 30. Okay? Matthew 25 verses 14 through 30. It's you outside, sis? Okay, girl. I'm about to open the door in just a second. Matthew 25 verses 14 through 30 talks about the parable of the talents. Now, we all know God has talent placed inside of us, each and every one of us. He may have given this person this many talents. He may have given this person this many talents, and may have given this person just one. But guess what? No matter how many talents the Lord has given you, you're supposed to multiply those things. Now, the parable of the talents talks about the guy that got the person. I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but they got the one talent. And instead of multiplying that talent, they went and buried it. Why? Because they had fear. They had that fear of failure. They had that fear of rejection. They had that fear of lack of support. And they went and buried that one talent instead of multiplying it. And then the Lord took what they had and gave it to the people that had an abundance. My God, do not allow your talent to go to waste. Whether the Lord has given you one talent or 10 talents, use your talents. Multiply your talents. Don't quit, sister. Don't quit, brother. You're right on the edge of the breakthrough. When you start feeling like quitting, when you have that urge to quit, you keep on running and you keep on pushing, because I can guarantee you God is about to move in your life. He's getting ready to move. And so right now, I want to speak against that fear in your life. I want to speak against that anxiety in your life. I want to speak against that doubt in your life. I want to speak against that depression in your life. And I want to bring forth the fruit. I want to bring forth the manifestation right now of the gifts and the talents that the Lord has placed inside of you. I decree and declare that right now, tonight, while you go to sleep, later on while you're thinking, tomorrow, the Lord is going to have you things just brewing in your mind, in your belly. Start writing them down. Start letting them come to pass. Just watch what God is about to do in your life. I'm excited for you, as long as you don't quit. Now, if you quit, you forfeit it all. We all know that if you quit, you give it all up. So don't quit. Keep going. No matter what. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Be blessed. Let me play a little bit more of this song, because I love this song.
Oh, there's somebody tonight. All of the hurt and the pain that you've gone through, God's got an answer for you tonight.
I love y'all. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great night.
You might be hurt.
Let me go skip up a little bit on it.
To pray for you. To pray for you. Oh, I want you to know right now, I'm going to keep on praying.
I'm praying for y'all. If you need special prayer, message me. I love y'all. It's time to go. I got Johanna out there waiting on me. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night.